everyone, and welcome to my announcement video for this year's round of Spooktober. If you don't know what Spooktober is, you have been missing out, but it is a month-long reading, fun, spooky time that happens every year in October. This was created by Vanessa over at Faerie. I don't even know how many years ago she created this, but I've been participating in it every single year, and I look forward to it every single year. So when she asked me if I wanted to be a co-host this go-around, I very enthusiastically said yes. So here I am to finally bring you my announcement video. Like I said, it's a month-long event that happens from October 1st to the 31st. There is a readathon, there's photo challenges, we've got spooky movie watch-alongs that'll be happening throughout the month. So this year the theme is actually a Halloween house party, and we have a whole party of hosts this year. I believe there's 13 of us in total, so everyone's channels will be linked in the description box, and you should definitely go and check everybody out. So now let's jump into the reading challenges for this year. So instead of a week-long readathon like they usually do, this year it's going to be the entire month of October, so you've got 31 days to complete all of the reading challenges, and there are 20 reading challenges based around activities and things that you would find at a Halloween party. The point of this readathon is to have as much spooky fun as possible, so you do not have to complete all 20 challenges if you don't want to. You can pick and choose what challenges you would like to complete, and you can also double up on books as many times as you would like. So if you can find one book that fits all 20 challenges, you can do that, and let me know what it is in the comments because I'd like to read that book also. But without further ado, let me share with you what the reading challenges are. I'm going to be reading them off of my phone because there's quite a lot to remember, so I hope you don't mind that I am looking down. But the first category of our Halloween party is the costume party. So first up we have scary costume, which is to read a horror, silly costume, which is to read a book you think will make you laugh, fantasy costume, read a fantasy, couples costume, read a romance, and besties costume, which is to buddy read a book with a friend. Then we can move on to the refreshments table with all of our spooky snacks. So first up we have punch bowl, which is to read a book with a character who fights, eyeball soup, a cover you can't stop eyeballing, Mrs. Lovett's meat pies, which is to read a book with a character you think will be unlikable, and this is personally one of my favorite challenges because I'm just such a big Sweeney Todd fan. The next challenge is devil's food cake, which is to read a book with a black cover, and finally for this category is candy bowl, take a small piece and read a novella or a graphic novel. After we have some spooky snacks, we can head over to the dance floor where we have our dance floor playlist made up of some of our favorite Halloween soundtracks. So first up we have Monster Mash, which is to read a book with a monster in it, and you can interpret these challenges any way you would like, so this could be a literal monster or a figurative monster. Then we have I Put a Spell on You, read a book with magic in it, Time Warp, set in a different time period, Superstition, read a book based on folklore or mythology, and Thriller, which is of course to read a thriller. And finally we just have some other Halloween festivities like Carve Jack-o'-lanterns, which is to read a book with a face on the cover, Bob for Apples, sink your teeth into a tome, Ouija board, a book people warned you about, Hang out with the pets, which is to read a book with an animal on the cover, and this is definitely where you will find me at a Halloween party. And then finally we have Trick or Treat, which is to choose a book you think you'll love, choose a book you think you'll hate, then flip a coin to decide which one you're going to read, the trick or the treat. Those are all of the reading challenges. Like I said, you do not have to complete all 20, and you can double up as much as you would like. Just have fun with it and interpret the challenges any way that you would like. So now let's move on to the photo challenges. So we have 13 days of photo challenges from the 1st of October to the 13th. So again, I'm just going to read them off of my phone for you. So the first one is October Reads. The second one is a photo you took on the night of the full moon, which I believe the full moon is going to be on October 1st. On October 3rd, the challenge is to take a picture of an October craft. 4th is October Decor. 5th is Books and Candy. On the 6th, post something that scares you. 7th is Blackout Poetry. 8th is your favorite October treat. 9 is your fall aesthetic. 10 is your spring aesthetic in honor of our Southern Hemisphere friends. Number 11 is to continue a book cover. 12 is to post a picture of your reading spot. And finally on the 13th, post a picture of your bookish costume. So again, the challenges are just kind of vague, and you can interpret them in any way that you would like and get as creative as you would like with them. And if you do post photo challenges or TBRs on Twitter or Instagram, be sure to tag us at Spooktober so that we can see everything that you post. Like I said at the beginning, we're also going to be hosting spooky movie night watch-alongs throughout the month, although the schedule is still being determined, so make sure that you do follow us on Twitter to get updates on that. We're also going to be hosting the watch-alongs on a specific Twitter account, which is at Spooky Movies, so be sure to follow us over there also. And yeah, I think that is all the information for the readathon that you will need for Spooktober this year. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you plan on participating and what you might read. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
You hear that, Samson?